Quentin Thomas. This is my first video on Knight Rider Origins. I decided to choose Knight Rider Origins because, typically the word origins it means the beginning, or it explains the beginning of something. So this is the origins of a project that I'm actually doing. I've already started most of the project, but just to kind of give you an idea and a summary of where I'm at so far. Still have a couple of more things that I want to do to finish the actual project on a cosmetic level. Now, my car is 2014, so as far as performance, enhancing mods, engine mods, that type of thing, vehicle's still under warranty. So for those of you who know about the warranty and how it works, anytime you start putting engine modifications on the car, whether you put a tuner, headers, supercharger, just that type of thing, is going to void out the warranty. I think, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, the only two things I could probably do, well, three things I could probably do to enhance the performance is probably change out the cold air intake, and then change out the X pipe, or change out my axle backs or the mufflers, change those out, and then I could probably put an X pipe with caps on it. But as far as just engine modifications, I can't do it. I could do it, but I risk, my car, getting messed up, and then the manufacturer or the place I bought it from can easily say, well, you know what? We feel that the reason why your car messed up is because of the modifications on the engine. So now I have a broke down car that I can't do anything with, and probably going to come out of the pocket a ton of money to get it fixed. But anyway, my car is a 2014 Mustang GT. It's the California Special, but I like to call it Carroll Shelby CS, because if you do a little history on the CS, if you do the history on Carroll Shelby, the California Special was back in the 60s and 70s. The California Special was actually inspired by the Carroll Shelby Mustang, so it's kind of special to me. It has a lot of the features of the GT500. As far as performance-wise go, it is not supercharged. That's probably something I plan on doing in the future. But as far as everything else goes, it has the look and feel of the GT500. But anyway, I'll show you more of that in the moment once I start giving you a walk around the car. But for those of you who don't know, I am doing a Knight Rider project. It is the Knight Industries 3000. But before I get into that, I'll kind of give people that don't know about Knight Rider just a quick synopsis of the show. The show aired in September of 1982. It was about a man and a machine, Michael Knight, aka David Hasselhoff, and his car, the Knight Industries 2000, which was a modified Pontiac Trans Am. It had all the bells and whistles, the scanner in the front, of course, modified front end nose. Then it had a modified dash in the inside, lights, bells, whistles, you name it. Great show. The show lasted probably for about a good 4 seasons. And so then, of course, we fast forward to 2008. Well, KITT is no longer KITT is no longer a 1982 Mustang, 1982 Trans Am, I'm sorry. KITT is a 2008 Ford Mustang GT 500KR, which is Shelby's top of the line, king of the road for KR. It was the top of the line Mustang that was manufactured by Shelby. So KITT is a modified Mustang. Not quite as many bells and whistles as the Trans Am, but KITT, of course, was a Mustang. The show probably lasted about 1 season. Unfortunately, the ratings weren't that great, so the show lasted 1 season and it's gone. So for a lot of people, they are doing the GT500KR off of the 2008 platform. But me, I decided to be different. My Mustang is a 2014. A lot of you may ask, well, there is no such thing as a 2014 GT500KR. I know that, because the KR was only manufactured for 2 years, 08 and 09, and that was it. But my car is a concept. if Carroll Shelby was still alive, rest in peace, Carroll Shelby, if he decided to say, you know what, let's do one more run on the GT500KR. If they had done it on a 2014 Mustang, when I finish with this car, it will look just like what they would have done on a 2014 Mustang. If they had modified it to celebrate another go at the 2008 the GT500KR, then chances are, when my Mustang is complete, it's a concept, but it's going to be a very good concept. My Mustang would look identical to a KR if they had built it on a 2014 platform. So, without further ado, here's my Mustang. So as you can see, it's a 2014. Of course, you can see the GT-CS. I've already started making some modifications now. As you can see, kit just won't be kit without the Super Snake wheels. So I went ahead and got the Super Snake wheels. I did an offset, so it's a 20x9 in the front, 20x10 in the back. I think that's what they come in. They come in a staggered package if you buy them online. But as you can see, I went with a 245 in the front, and I went with a 305 in the back to kind of give it that hot rod look, because the tire is much wider in the back than it is in the front. So I've already did that. Of course, I got the Cobras on the car. I plan on taking this off, but unfortunately there's a hole where the 5.0 fits in. There's a hole right here that I got to figure out how to cover that up. So if you guys got any ideas on how to fix that, just shoot me a message, put it in the comments and let me know what you think. As far as the rocker panel stripes go, those are being ordered. I should get those probably by the end of the week. So, and they're actually going to be GT500 KR rocker panel stripes. It's going to have the matte black finish. These are going to come off, and then they're going to be replaced with the matte black GT500 striping. So moving along to the back of the car, I did change out the spoiler. Of course, the original spoiler was the California Special spoiler, which was a little bit higher than this one, but I actually changed it out and got the GT500 spoiler, and I had it painted to match. So once it came in, I just took the original off and put the new one on. Went ahead and changed out the badging on the back. The special vehicles team. I went ahead and put the actual GT500 badging on the back, and it's once again, it's a slow process. It's a project, but of course, the badging has been changed, the spoiler has been changed, the wheels have been changed, the wheels and tires, and like I said, the rocker panel stripes are coming next. As far as the inside goes, I'm not going to change anything in the inside. I mean, it's everything that I wanted. It's all black interior, black on black. I mean, what more could you ask for? I mean, it's perfect. The only thing that I would modify, I wouldn't say change, but modify and change kind of coexist. So the only thing that I would probably upgrade or enhance is the radio system. I would probably put a screen in the actual console. Change this out, put a screen in, and then and give it that, I guess, the pilot feel. Because when the 2008 version came out, KITT's interface was a modified screen in the radio console area. And then of course, when Knight Rider actually came out, the full-fledged series, and later on in 2008, they modified where the air conditioner system is. They just replaced that with KITT's voice orb. So unfortunately, where my air conditioner vents are, the orb would not fit because of the new body style. The console is too small. So unfortunately, I will not be able to use an orb. I've been talking to some people on Facebook about maybe possibly once I get the actual console that goes in the car, maybe they can put some type of, maybe put the orb in the form of digital. So that might be a good idea that I could use. Or I may just use the original pilot version where it kind of had, when Kit taught, it kind of had the pulse that went with it, that type of thing. So I'm not really sure yet. I'm kind of up in the air for that. But anybody on YouTube has any ideas, anybody on Facebook, when you see this video, you know, shoot me a message, you know, comment on the link on this video. Let me know what you think. You know, shoot me some ideas. Let me know what you think I should do, and I'll take it into consideration and you know, try to make the best of it as I can. So as far as the hood goes, the hood will be changed because you can't put the light. I can't put the light in this hood. You know, this hood, I'm going with the GT500 style KR hood. That will replace this hood. And as far as the light go, Kit is just not Kit without the light. I already have that, so I actually have it here. I've had this for a while. I actually got this last year when I started this project, but as you can see, I already have the equipment to do the light with. So the light is out of the question. I know a lot of you probably know this guy that did the light, but he is actually on YouTube as well. And he actually, I'll put the information for anybody that, you know, wants to request information, you know, for this gentleman that did this light. You know, let me know. Just send me a message, and I'll let you know who he is. But he actually built and created this light that's going to go inside the hood. So, and of course, you can't have Kit without the light. It's just going to be a typical Mustang without it. I can do all the modifications in the world to this car to make it look like Knight Rider, but it will not be Knight Rider without the light. You know, so that's just typical. So, like I said, there's a few more things that I have to do. Like I said, change out the hood. You know, change that out. I'm probably going to change out the grill, the lower and upper grill. I'm going to change that out. As far as the chin spoiler goes, I'm probably going to keep it the same. As far as the exhaust goes, I'm really strongly starting to lean towards the dual exhaust. I have to buy the diffuser that goes in the back of the car, so you can take a look right quick. And as most of you know, it's not a GT500 KR or a GT500. So on the back of my car, I have just a diffuser that fits the single pipe for the exhaust. But what I'm thinking about doing, well, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to change out this diffuser, and I'm going to change out the exhaust system. So instead of seeing one, you're actually going to see two. So this diffuser has to be changed because the actual housing where the exhaust goes is going to, be extended or cut a little bit more to fit two pipes instead of one. So I'm going to run two pipes instead of having one single one. I was thinking about leaning towards the KR. The KR didn't have but just two pipes, one on each side. But again, this is a 14, and let's face it, if the show had lasted long enough, there would be a strong possibility that when if they had an upgraded kit to a newer generation or a newer model of the S197, then chances are they would have had all these modifications put on. So I'm kind of thinking on the terms of, what would I do if Kit was a new Mustang, or what would I do if the show had lasted and they had upgraded the car. So these are my ideas. I know for a fact that once the car is done, it's going to be a showstopper. I want it to be different. There's a lot of people out there who are building the 2008 version of this car, and I just didn't think, I didn't want to be like that. I want to be different. I want to be, I said to myself, what would Kit look like if he was an updated Mustang? And this is what I did. I took my 14, started making plans, doing the work on it, and I it's coming along pretty, slowly but surely. And I'm hoping that by the end of next year, probably by the end of this year, I hope the car will be ready. But I still have plenty of time, and like I said, everything is coming along pretty well. So this is my first video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please send me some comments, what you think. Give me some more ideas, and we'll be seeing you.